Welcome into the Scotty Sports Network post game as Highland falls in another tough one here to Independence at home. And Coach, I know low scoring affair, some offensive struggles as well early on, but you kind of settled in a little bit at times and moved the ball, but not where you wanted it to be. But had opportunities with some field goals as well. But what's your thoughts on the contest?
I don't think I saw anything good on offense. Defense handed us 6 points and we took those, and we got a good field goal kicker. So, but we didn't earn those on offense. When you can't do something as fundamentally simple as snapping the football to the quarterback, you don't. There's just not much to say about it. We didn't give ourselves a chance offensively to even have a chance to compete. I think the worst part of the whole situation is that our defense is a championship caliber defense. They're probably the best defense we've ever had. And week in and week out, they go out there and play their hearts out and lay it on the line, and they just can't get an ounce of help from the offense. It's probably the most frustrating year coaching offense I've ever been a part of. I think it's probably the worst offense we've ever had here. I'm struggling to find anything good to say about our offense right now.
Kendrick, I want to ask you about obviously the second play of the ball game. What you thought was a pick six, unfortunately called back on the penalty. But what was it like to get that interception, and just talk about your defensive performance and the rest of the guys here today.
I mean, Coach make us we attack the week real hard. Practice is real hard. So he always tells us if we practice hard, it should show in the game. Practice should always be the hardest thing. So we just go to practice our hearts out, and then in the game it should be easy. Then we watch film on them, and then their alignments, every time they get set in the pass set, we know that it's gonna be a pass always. So we made that a bird call. Every time their hands was in the dirt, it was rabbit, so it was gonna be a run. And I kept calling the rabbit and bird calls, and I saw the tackle, he was standing up, so I called bird, and I saw the tight end on my side. Now I took my read step, opened up to him, put my hands on him. Then I looked back towards the quarterback, and the ball was right there in my face.
And of course, picked it off there, and Jeremiah wanted to get in on it too with an interception of his own as well. And he got 4 picks as a defense. Jeremiah, the guys played well defensively. Guys made big plays yet again. Just talk about the defensive performance today a little bit, and how you're continually finding that success on defense.
Just 11 guys fighting hard, getting to the football, and just everybody doing their job. That's the big thing on defense, just doing your job every play, each and every play. When you don't do your job, that's when big runs and big passes happen, and we just got to keep on doing our job.
Coach, I'll let you out here on this one. I know the frustration level probably pretty high for you at this point, especially on offense. But and I don't know if you have an answer to this, but moving forward, what do you feel that you kind of have to do to kind of remedy and maybe find some consistency on the offensive side of the ball?
Boy, I wish I knew. I don't know if I have an answer to that question. I think. We've talked about maybe trying to simplify some things, but what we do is pretty simple. I don't have a very good answer for you. Sorry, Mike.
No worries, Coach. And guys, hopefully best of luck next week as you continue the season. Another tough one here, but thanks for taking the time.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
6 against Independence.